Let Sleeping Corpses Lie in 1974. A cop chases two hippies suspected of a series of Manson family-like murders. Unbeknownst to him, the real culprits are the living dead, brought to life with a thirst for human flesh by chemical pesticides being used by area farmers. Tagline: one of the best zombie films ever made. Directed by Jorge Grau, written by Sandro Casienzo and Marcelo Casilla. 4 wins. Interesting film. Here's the cast: Christina Galbo as Edna, Ray Lovelock as George, Arthur Kennedy as the inspector, Aldo Masaccio as Kinsey, Gregorio Trastini as Craig, Roberto Passi as Benson, and Jose Lafante as Martin. And the cast goes on. Let's check out the trailer.
Anyone about?
Hey, you shut us in.
My fault, Sergeant, if Christ and saints are out of fashion. Satan's all the rage these days.
Listen, boy, you keep getting on my nerves, and I'm going to give you another kind of house to look after. One with lots of bars in the windows.
We'd better reinforce that door. Take the lamp.
I can just imagine the sergeant's face when he finds out.
Craig, can you hear me?
Sergeant, they're dead people trying to kill me!
Message for you.
Look, I know it sounds silly, but is it possible? I mean, could a film fail to catch an image for any reason?
Well, a ghost, maybe.
Let Sleeping Corpses Lie in 1974. Never seen it until last week, and boy oh boy, what a film it is. You know, for it being in 1974 and a zombie film, and the idea of how these zombies came to life is very, very interesting and ahead of its time, in my opinion. Basically what it's about is you have the a chemical pesticide that's used to kill insects in the ground actually cause the dead to actually rise as well. A well put together film, a true classic. I mean, we all know about Dawn of the Dead, 1978. We all know about Night of the Living Dead in 68. But you have another zombie film here that I think it's really, really underrated. A well put together film and a different spin on zombies. Basically, it's a Spanish version of Night of the Living Dead to a point, but well acted, well shot, a very badass, cool storyline. You have George, who is on a trip to go finish buying his house. He comes across a girl who hits his motorcycle at a gas station, so they work together and taking each, going to each different areas, but they end up being together, and they stumble across. They end up going to where she wants to go, and there's more that meets the eye that goes on there. As I mentioned earlier, there's farmers that are using this chemical pesticide to get rid of insects in the ground, but what they don't realize is there's side effects, and anybody who dies, this machine pesticide thing brings them back to life. So then you have the inspector who thinks that these guys, George, is this murderer, and don't realize, obviously, because who believes they're zombies unless they see it for themselves? It's typical stupidity by, But anyways, the police soon find out that at the end that there actually is one of the inspector himself. I don't want to say too much. I don't want to ruin the film, but he gets it in the end by somebody who he shoots that actually comes back to life as a zombie, and then it's too late. But it's a well put together film. I really, really enjoyed this. If you have not seen it, definitely check it out. Let Sleeping Corpses Lie in 1974, a true classic zombie film. And as a tagline says, one of the best zombie films ever made. I totally agree. Along with Dawn of the Dead and Night of the Living Dead, I rank it up that high. Enough said. This is Gruesome Herzog. I give this film a 9 out of 10. I absolutely enjoyed the storyline, the way it was shot, the classic version. It's just a well put together film. I quite enjoyed this. This is Gruesome Herzog, and I'm out of here.